Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the year's flown by and it's time to do the cash stuffing of my first pay in August. So I've grabbed the rollover money from my wallet already, and I've got the money from the bank as well, so we are ready to go. I might just quickly put the loose change into my money box now and just get that part of it done. There we go. That's that part done, and that is my rollover, which I'll deal with in a minute. And this is the money from the bank. Now I have actually broken my bank envelope, so I'm going to have to replace that because it doesn't zip properly anymore, so that's okay. I've got some spare ones, so I'll replace that. Overuse, I think. It's broken. So we have 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80. $280 as usual. And I'll just put that out there. Alright. So I hope you've all been well. I've been a bit busy, but that's okay. It's good to be busy, I suppose. Now, let's start from the back. Actually, what I will do, I did notice that in my rollover, I do have a 5 this time. So I am going to just grab that right now. And as you'll notice, I still do not have a insert for my $5 envelope yet. I keep forgetting and then remembering and then forgetting. But anyway, so now I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35 in my $5 envelope. And I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with that money, so I think I'll just let it keep building up, and then once I get a little bit in there, I'll decide what I'm going to do. Yeah, haven't quite decided yet. So my bugger envelope, so that gets 10, but I don't have any 10, so I am going to exchange it. I'll grab a 20 from there and put a 10 back there, and it takes my bugger envelope to 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170. Going nicely, counting up nicely. Then we have my gifts envelope. Now that also gets 10, so I am just going to grab that 10 I just swapped out and pop it in there. So now in my gifts I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 170. Now I'm coming up to the time of the year when I'll need to start take some money out of there, because most of my birthdays and occasions I buy gifts for happen in the second half of the year, so I'll just let that keep counting up for now though. In my personal, now my personal gets 20, so 20 in there, and it takes us to 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20, 40, 140. Done. Now I have added another envelope in here since last time. Now I have started going to a personal training session once a week. Now that is $20 a session, which is really cheap, but I'm kind of juggling my budget around a little bit to work out how I'm going to afford that. Now last fortnight something actually came up for the personal trainer that I'm going to. You had a bit of extra work commitments, and you had a bit of a family emergency, so I couldn't go last fortnight. So I've decided to create an envelope to put the money in for my personal training sessions. Now I've got the $40 there for the last fortnight, but I've kind of decided what I'm going to do is take $20 from my petrol budget and $20 from my spending money budget each fortnight, and use that for my personal trainer. So I'm just going to bypass him for a minute and I'll go back to my spending. So from now on, I'm just going to trial it. For my spending, it's only going to be $100 a fortnight rather than the $120 I used to be grabbing for it. So I'm going to put 50 in here and 50 in my wallet for my spending. Okay, and the same thing for my petrol. I was budgeting 120 a fortnight for my petrol, but I'm going to see how $100 a fortnight goes. So I'll put 50 into my envelope and 50 into my wallet. Now, actually with this wallet, I have been using this for a while now, and I started using it because my actual wallet broke. And this was actually my coin purse. So I just ended up using this as my wallet. Now I have been looking around for a replacement wallet, and I've actually found one I really like online. So I've just got to buy it now. I've just got to order it and get it. So this will be kind of traded in on a new wallet, hopefully in the next few weeks. So anyway, so now that will leave me with this $40, which I'm going to put towards my personal trainer. Now I am going to leave the 40 in here for him, and I'm going to add 20 for next week, and I'm actually going to him tomorrow, I think it is. So I'll put 20 in my wallet for him for tomorrow and the other 20 in here. So that'll give me $60 for personal training, and it'll give me just a bit of a buffer if I happen to be short 1 week. I can just grab it out of here, and I think I'm happy with that. So this will go into my wallet for tomorrow, and that'll take care of personal training. So now let's have a look at what I had in the rollover for last fortnight. I didn't actually spend much money last fortnight. I've got $50, $70, $80 left over. So I will grab my rollover and I will pop it in there. So now in here I have 50, 100 and 50, 70, and $200. So what I'll do, I'll just leave that in there for the month of August. So that will include the money for next pay. And then at the end of the month, any excess in there that's over my normal $120 buffer, I'll put in the bank. But for now, that's how that will work. So there we go. So now, yeah, I've got the extra PT envelope, which I'll do. Oh well, I said I'd do one for the 5 and I didn't, but I'll do an insert for my personal trainer, and I'll try and remember to do the insert for my $5 envelope, and that's it. So things are going along nicely. I'll have to replace that. I'll get another one out in a minute. So there we are, all done for the first pay in August 2025. So anyway, just want to say a big thank you to anybody who's been watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and a massive thank you to anyone who's subscribed. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, so as always, I hope your budgeting is on track, and I hope everything's going well for you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.